It's October. It's time to get spooky. Hey guys, JMW here, and happy October 1st. It's the scariest month of the year. Kinda. I still think Valentine's Day is more scary than Halloween, because I'm alone. But to kick off October, I thought I would review a not spooky game, but it has an element of Halloween. Werewolf. The game I'm reviewing today is Sonic Unleashed. But don't you guys worry, I have two games I plan on reviewing for Halloween this year, and here's a hint. It's about an insane asylum and a camcorder. Now, if you played that game, you know exactly which game I'm talking about. So why am I reviewing Sonic Unleashed? Well, because, I like Sonic. The fast food restaurant isn't that bad either, I guess. I love Sonic the Hedgehog. He's my favorite game character ever. I love the games, the ones that are good. And the last time I played Sonic Unleashed, I didn't really enjoy it because I was young and stupid, and I didn't like how the game slowed down with the Werewolf. We'll get into what that is in a little bit. But now that I'm older and I actually appreciate exploring in video games, I owe Red Dead Redemption 2 for that, I think. I actually don't mind this game. I think it's an underrated Sonic game. I can see why people don't like it, but I don't think it's that bad. So yeah, I don't really mind the Werewolf. Now, I know what you're thinking. What the fuck is a Werewolf? So, here's the plot of the game. The game starts off with a beautiful cutscene of Sonic landing on Eggman's ship, and they're in space. Confirmed, Sonic can breathe in space. He's stopping Eggman from doing something. Eggman has Sonic in his clutches, then he turns Super Sonic, and then, oh no! Super Sonic gets caught, the emeralds get sucked out of him. Eggman uses his cannon to split the earth into pieces, and the emeralds spread, and something starts happening to Sonic. He starts transforming. His fur gets more fluffier. His hands break out of his gloves. His nails start growing. His teeth get bigger. His shoes become cleats. Okay? He is a werehog. I guess it's a hedgehog mixed with a werewolf. Got it? Okay. And when the world is split apart, this monster called Dark Gaia comes out. And now Sonic has to collect all the 7 emeralds to bring the world back together and stop Dark Gaia and Eggman. And along the way, you meet this little furry squirrel thing called Chip. And he forgot his name. He's really like Gaia, but you don't figure that out till almost the end of the story. But Chip / like Gaia forgot his name. But then Sonic realizes how much Chip likes chocolate chip sundaes. So he names him Chip. And that's the fucking plot for Sonic Unleashed. Oh boy. Oh, and because of this effect of the world splitting apart, whenever the moon comes up, whenever it's nighttime, Sonic transforms into the Werewolf. What it has to do with the world splitting apart beats me. The only thing that I really don't like about this plot is they try to go for a serious tone, but then they throw comedy in your face, and it just doesn't blend well. It's either you're gonna go for one thing in this game, seriousness or comedy, but Sega and Sonic Team tried to do both, and it just didn't work. It can work for many other things. Endgame proved that. A lot of other things have proved that seriousness and comedy can go well. But it doesn't go well in this game. And yeah, I already said I don't mind the Werewolf. I actually think the design for the Werewolf looks really cool. Still not understanding how his shoes transform. Still not getting that part. But the Werewolf just looks cool. And this is the return of the hub worlds. Well, if you're playing the Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3 version, which I played the Xbox 360 version. And let's not talk about the PlayStation 2 and Wii versions. Let's not. Bad ports, bad. Apparently, the best port for Sonic Unleashed is the Xbox 360 port, because apparently the PlayStation 3 port is also bad. I guess I got lucky. So yeah, there's hub worlds in this game, just like in Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2. And in the hub worlds, you could do side missions for like villagers and people that live in the hub worlds. It's cool, it's interactive, and it's fun. The music in this game, oh man. Bowling for Soup did the theme for this game, and if you guys don't know who Bowling for Soup is, type in 1985 on YouTube, Bowling for Soup, and then you'll realize who they are, because if you haven't heard 1985, are you okay? But yeah, the music's really good. Bowling for Soup kills the theme song for this game. Now, even though I don't mind the Werewolf, I've said that about 5 times this review, it didn't have to be a part of this plot, and it didn't have to be a part of the game. Now, what they could have done as a fix for the Werewolf, instead of having the Werewolf in the game, why not play as Knuckles during nighttime? Why not replace the Werewolf with Knuckles, who is a fighter, and like Tails is in the story mode, and like you can have Knuckles there too, the original trio, right? So I don't get why Knuckles isn't in this game, but it's not that big of a deal. Now, obviously, my favorite stages in these games are Sonic's daytime stages, where you're the iconic blue blur look and you're just blasting through these levels. That's obviously the most fun part of the game. It's so fun. It's so fun. The speed is fun. It's just fun, man. Fucking Christ. You're going fast as a hedgehog and you're zooming. It's fun. And one thing I really liked about the Werewolf stages is the combos that you can do. How you can level yourself up. You can unlock more combos. You could do a bunch of combos with the Werewolf, and it was fun. It was fun. It's a beat 'em up style, and it's fun. Drop my phone. It had the notes on it. Okay. The only thing I think is the worst part. All right, there's two bad things about the Werewolf stages. Obviously, the Werewolf is really slow. It slows down the game. I get that part, but I didn't really mind that. The thing I really minded was in the Werewolf stages, if there's too many enemies on the screen, the frame rate just fucking sinks like the Titanic. It's that bad. So yeah, when there's a lot of enemies on the screen, the frame rate just plummets. Sinks like the Titanic. Okay, that's the best joke I got. And I gotta say it again, people criticize this game so much for the Werewolf and the nighttime stages. If you just shut the fuck up, and let it slide, that slows down the game a little bit, you'll be okay. It's not that bad of a thing. It's really not. The worst part about this goddamn game is the final level, Eggman Land. Fuck that level. Fuck it. It took me an hour to beat that fucking stage, because throughout the whole game, when it's nighttime, you're normal Sonic. When it's daytime, you're normal Sonic. When it's nighttime, you're Werewolf Sonic. But in the final stage, it alters. So for one segment, you're normal Sonic. Then for another segment of the level, you're Werewolf Sonic. And you have to go through 3 different segments of normal Sonic and Werewolf Sonic. The stage is so long, it's so difficult, and I hate it. And just to prove how long it is and how fucking tedious it is, there's these things called hot dog levels. Now, I know what you're thinking. What the fuck is a hot dog level? So it's basically, there's these hot dog vendors, because Sonic's favorite food is a chili dog. So there's these chili dog vendors, and you can go to them. And basically, you unlock time trials for like every stage, I believe. But there's a time trial for Eggman Land, and I wanted to try that out. So, the time limit they give you for Eggman Land is 75 minutes. 75 minutes. Okay? Okay. Sonic levels. If Sonic levels are 6 minutes, that's a little bit too long. Not a little bit too long. But it's not normal for a Sonic game to be more than 6 minutes. So if they're giving you this time limit of 75 minutes to beat Eggman Land, that stage is way too fucking long and it's way too tedious, and they knew that. And they knew that, and they made that fucking level for us to suffer. Or maybe I'm just overreacting. So, how does this game end? Well, after Eggman Land, you beat the shit out of Eggman with Werewolf Sonic. Dark Gaia shows himself. You're in Earth's core, by the way. Dark Gaia shows up. He takes the power of the Werehog from Sonic. Sonic can no longer go Werehog anymore. Cool. Okay. Dark Gaia shows himself. Chip realizes that he is Light Gaia. Dark Gaia is opposite. So he turns into this huge temple thing and starts fighting Dark Gaia. But it's not enough. So Sonic has to use all the Chaos Emeralds to go Supersonic. Sonic goes Supersonic, and him and Chip / Light Gaia, they stop Dark Gaia. But here's the catch. Since Chip is Light Gaia again, he knows he has to stay in the Earth's core so Dark Gaia can never hurt or split the Earth again. So he tells Sonic that, bye, like we'll never meet again because I'll be trapped in the Earth's core forever. So then he transports Sonic away, and Sonic's like, I'll never forget you, Chip, because, Chip forgot his fucking name, but, Sonic will do the decency and won't forget Chip, which, it's a little bit of a sad ending, but the plot's kind of confusing in this game, so it's not the best ending, but whatever. Then Sonic meets up with Tails and they run away. Well, Tails gets on his plane and Sonic follows. But yeah, that's how the game ends. Oh, and the Earth is back together. Cool! Chip is trapped in the Earth in a fiery state, and he'll never be able to come out again for the rest of eternity. Happy ending, right? Okay. What do I think of the game overall? Well, overall, again, I don't mind the nighttime stages. I don't mind the Werehog. I think it's a really cool addition. If people don't really like it, and I get why people don't really like it, a fix for Sega to do could have been putting Knuckles in the game, and he could have been in those levels instead of the Werehog. The frame rate drops when there's too much enemies. Fuck the last level. Fuck it. The ending's kind of stupid. Really stupid. But there still is a lot to enjoy about this game. The side missions are cool. The hub worlds are cool. All the levels are cool. Sonic's daytime stages are fun. The nighttime stages, to me, are still fun. But yeah, with all that being said, I give Sonic Unleashed a 3 out of 5. If you're a Sonic fan and you've never played this game before, give it a shot. I'm not saying you gotta play it completely.
Hey everybody, my camera stopped recording audio after that. I don't know why. It's probably because my camera's old, but yeah, I'd give Sonic Unleashed a 3 out of 5. I would at least try it if you're a Sonic fan. You don't gotta finish the game, just give it a shot. I don't think you'll regret it. Okay? Bye.